What if the word mine disappeared from the human language? Imagine a world where your car is a service, your home is a subscription, and even your freedom has a monthly fee. This isn't a dystopian novel. It's a public agenda for the year 2030. They promise you'll be happy, but they forget to mention you'll be a permanent tenant in your own life. Welcome to Finance Unfolded. Today, we decode the Great Reset, the plan to abolish ownership and turn you into a lifelong subscriber to the elite. The clock is ticking. In 2016, the World Economic Forum released a vision that sounded like a dream but felt like a nightmare. You will own nothing, and you will be happy. They aren't taking your assets by force. They're taking them through the illusion of convenience. We are moving from an ownership economy to an access economy. But there is a catch. Even when you buy, you don't truly own. Look at John Deere tractors or your iPhone. They have software locks that prevent you from fixing what you paid for. This is the death of the right to repair. You bought the steel and the glass, but they kept the soul, the software. Quick fact break. By 2030, the average person will pay for over 12 monthly subscriptions just to maintain a basic lifestyle. From your car's heated seats to your fridges, filters, everything will have a paywall. This is financial domestication. An asset gives you power. A subscription gives you a permission slip that can be revoked at any time. They aren't selling you freedom. They are selling you a golden cage with a recurring invoice. Why is the death of ownership so vital to the elite? Because access is the ultimate tool for behavioral control. This is where totalitarian capitalism meets the digital grid. In a world without ownership, your life is managed by a social credit score. Toujours CBDC central bank digital currency. Imagine your car subscription being remotely cancelled because you exceeded your carbon footprint for the month by buying too much meat. Or your smart lock refusing to open your apartment because you skipped a mandatory civic update. Ask yourself, if a corporation owns your home and your car, and they control your money, do you have a voice? Let me know in the comments. Is access worth the cost of your autonomy? Contrast a 1950s family holding a physical deed versus a 2030 individual staring at a smartphone. Screen signing access denied. Carbon limit reached. In this agenda, software is both the judge and the executioner. They call it stakeholder capitalism. We call it Techno-Feudalism. It's a world where you are a guest in your own life, paying rent to a ghost you can't fire. How do you stay a master in a world of subscribers? Before we proceed, a clear disclaimer. I am a financial investigator, not a financial advisor. This is a study of sovereignty and how to protect your status as an owner in a rented world. The actionable blueprint. 1. The analog shield. Prioritize dumb technology. Buy tools, books, and vehicles that don't require a cloud connection to function. If they can turn it off remotely, you don't own it. 2. Debt-free sovereignty. The Great Reset relies on your debt. Debt is the bridge they use to seize your assets. Focus on total equity. Pay off your house or land. An owner with no debt is the 1%'s greatest nightmare. 3. Opt out of the smart grid. Use decentralized platforms and support the right to repair movement. Learn to maintain your own assets. Ownership is about control, not just possession. The 2030 agenda thrives on your desire for an easy life, but the easiest path leads straight to the slaughterhouse. The moment you choose ownership over convenience, you win the war for your future. "2030 isn't just a year. It's a deadline for your independence. They want your happiness to be a product they can switch off at will, but the choice is still yours. Will you be a tenant in their empire, or the master of your own destiny? Next step. Tell me in the comments. What is the one asset you will never surrender to a subscription model? To understand how they will use programmable money to force you into this life of total compliance, you must watch our deep dive on the CBDC nightmare next. The net is closing, but now you have the knife to cut it. Keep your eyes on the money and your hands on your assets. I'll see you in the next investigation.